Hello everyone! Welcome back, welcome back. Excuse me, I was jamming out to this opening theme. It is very good, I want to listen to it again. Hello everybody! Hi Simon! Hi, how are you, Kito? Hi Kikyo! Hi Lexi! Welcome, welcome! Just getting us all ready. So this is... Pardon me if there's some finickiness. The game wasn't playing very well with OBS. It's one of those older ones, so you have to mess around with it a little bit when you're tabbing around. So this is Gabriel Knight, which I've never played. I don't know a whole lot about this series. I know that the second one is a FMV game, I think, for some reason. Oh yeah, here we go. Side. FMV games are hilarious. I know. I want to get there. I want to get there. So we're trying it out. I know it's such a good menu music. Oh, hi Anderson. What's the next Master Duel stream? Probably not for a little bit. I'm not giving up. Let me turn this down actually. Absolutely not giving up on Master Duel or anything. I just haven't had the opportunity to really get back into it at the moment. As far as like streaming games goes, it kind of takes a lot to... It kind of takes extra brain power than I have right at the very moment. But thank you. It's I absolutely do not want to give up on Yu-Gi-Oh! It's been very important to me and it's something I really enjoy streaming. So... thank you for your patience. Hi, Line God. Yeah, back in the point and click. So, when I was looking at the reviews and such, this is the original version. There is a remake of this one, which actually had really positive reviews, which is nice because sometimes we get these remakes of older games that aren't that faithful and such. So there's a lot of positivity, but it also says there's new voice acting and it kind of misses the cheese of the original. And that's all I really needed to hear. I want to try the original. So give this a shot. I have the manual out, but I messed with it a little bit just to get the controls. We'll see how this goes. And yeah, so I don't know very much outside of that. I'll turn it back up. And let's play. Day 1. I dreamt of blood upon the shore, of eyes that spoke of sin. The lake was smooth and deep and black, as was her scented skin.
I bet. Just a minute. It lives, I see. Do you want to speak with Lolita? I'm sorry, but Gabriel is a lout. Oh, I mean, he's out. Yeah, if he ever comes back, I'll tell him. You know, you could do better. I know I don't know you, but you could do better. Good morning. The phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. Let me know when you want your messages.
Yeah.
Gee, you're lively. Did you have another nightmare last night?
Sort of.
I told you it's that voodoo book you're researching. That stuff can seriously screw up your karma.
I'm sure that's it. Maybe I should write a horror novel on passive resistance instead.
So don't sleep. It's your body. Anyway, your handheld tape recorder came today.
Really? Great.
I can't wait to see what human rights you violate with this one.
I can't wait to violate them. For example, if you would just let me...
And I located some local voodoo references for you. Dixieland Drugstore and the Historical Museum of Voodoo. Both are right here in French Quarter.
How would I ever manage without you?
You? Give me a break. The devil himself couldn't change you.
Well, if the devil had great legs, perhaps, like yours.
And a riveting personality, I'm sure. Well, if you need any more research done, just ask. It's not as though we're swamped with customers.
Okay. Look at this menu. That's the good stuff. I didn't even know what half these buttons were. Okay, I'm moving. Let me move the manual over. I can see it a bit better. There we go. I might actually need it. Oh, calm down. Calm down.
St. George Books could use some serious renovation.
Why are there subtitles?
But
That
Gabriel
is a
liked
good
to
question.
think that the place has character.
When I can make the... Calm down. Help. Voice controls. Narrator voice. Text on. Voice on. Hide icon. Let's try that. We have these different buttons.
There's no one in that part
Okay,
of
there we
the
go.
shop to talk to.
Thank you, Lexi. That's one thing I should check for. Hi, Scribble Baggins. I hope you're having a good day too. Let's...
There's no one in that part of the shop
Is
to
this
talk
just
to.
for talking? I want to go back. I want to have the controls up for the manual. There we go. So these are... We have walk, look, ask, talk, pick up, open, close. I'll have these up. Now, hopefully this doesn't... Okay, didn't freak out again. Oh, that's a walk speed. Okay, and we can right click to change these. We'll go, this is walk, look, ask, talk, pick up, open, close, operate, move, push or pull, inventory, recorder. Okay, interesting. There's a difference between talk and ask, but let's... This is gonna... I hope we don't have a chase sequence, so we can walk around.
The magnifying glass is a handy item for reading old manuscripts or the fine print on Gabriel's lease.
And let's see if we can pick up.
Gabriel cannot see any way to pick that up. Gabriel
We
cannot...
have to be right next to it.
Gabriel cannot see any way to pick that up.
We're off to a good start. And what's this one?
Gabriel cannot take that. There's a pair of tweezers on the counter.
But these
Grace
feel like...
uses them for book repair work.
This feels like these are integral adventure game items. We'll just keep looking at things.
Gabriel looks at the cash register, checking for cobwebs.
Painting?
3 snakes in a skull. Gabriel's father painted it. Grace keeps her art supplies
Ooh.
here.
Don't mind if I do.
Do what?
Oh, nothing.
Blessed caffeine. That shelf contains historical references, biographies of kings and queens, that sort of thing. Today's newspaper is on the counter.
At least... Yeah, the newspaper properly. Oh, okay.
Times Picayune, dated June 18, 1993. The front page has an article about the voodoo murders. The article says that the victims are all identified as members of the underworld. The general public of New Orleans is in no danger. Police claim the so-called voodoo trappings found at the crime scenes are fake, a scare tactic, and that the murders are not associated with any genuine practitioners. Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day. Potential storms ahead. Proceed with caution, and do not get involved with anything new at this time.
Right.
Let's ask.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Oh, look at this. Ask about... Why are these ones white and these ones red? Let's ask about herself first.
Tell me about yourself, Grace.
Yeah, right, Knight.
I mean it.
What do you want to know?
Oh, look at all this.
How come we haven't gone out yet?
I'm still waiting around for that lobotomy. As soon as I get it, I'll let you know.
I love this lip sync animation.
How do you like working at St. George's Books?
Well, it's not exactly a huge intellectual challenge. Although the math in your record books could confuse Einstein. Still, I love old books, and it's a nice way to pay the bills while I explore the city for a summer. If you ever pay me, that is.
Old books are fun. I do really like archival studies. What do you do after work?
What do you do after work?
Well, I either go to my oil painting class or my Tai Chi. You know that.
You know, you can go overboard with this improving yourself stuff. You don't want to alienate us mere mortals.
I suppose I should just allow my mind and body to atrophy.
Works for me.
I guess we'll see if there's consequences for asking everything.
How old are you?
Old enough to know about men like you.
Just tell me anything at all.
I just got my master's in history and classics. My folks wanted me to go on right away for my PhD, but 18 years of school was enough. I needed a break.
Okay. The technology that would eventually lead to PNG tubers. I don't think I've seen that many PNG tubers with lip syncing that detailed.
Nothing, I guess. Never mind.
Suit yourself.
Messages?
Do you have messages for me?
Dana called, and Susie left a message about a lawsuit.
Awesome.
Okie dokie. There's more when you want them.
More
Do
messages.
you have more messages for me?
Your grandmother called.
I keep meaning to get over there. What did she say? Did she sound good?
She sounded great, and we had a nice little chat about you.
Grace.
Don't worry. I didn't go into detail about your cardinal sins. Not that anything about you could surprise her. She adores you anyway.
She's my girl.
But she said to remind you to stop by and go through your father's things.
Okay.
So... Not sure exactly what that sound effect's for. It does seem like we learned something new, but I don't know if we can... If we can... Sorry, just looking at the manual again. If we can... Ask about the message 2 more times? Okay. If we can... Be a place where that's recorded or something.
Do you have more messages for me?
Here's a strange one. You got a call from someone named Wolfgang Ritter? He said he was calling from Germany. He told me it was urgent, maybe you should give him a call.
Call Germany, like hell. If it's really important, he'll call back.
Well, fine. Let's just hope he's not with the German lottery for pitiful American authors.
You're an author.
Do you have more messages for me?
Your friend Detective Mosley called. Talkative, isn't he?
Especially with you. What do you want?
He left an interesting message. He told me to tell you that his mother's maiden name is Humphrey. Oh, that's Humprey.
Humphrey.
Fascinating.
And that he left some photos for you at the station. At the front desk.
It's about time.
Okay.
Gabriel, those photos wouldn't have anything to do with the voodoo murders, would they?
Now, why would you say something like that?
Because I know you. You're getting privileged information, aren't you? Did you tell him you'd put him in your new voodoo book?
A writer has certain obligation to his readers, you know.
Gabriel, you know you'll never put him in your book. Your main character is a female orthodontist. You're gonna be reincarnated as a pit bull if you keep screwing with your karma.
As long as it's a male pit bull with a really big...
That's enough. Thanks. Anyway, that's all the messages. Thank God.
Request research. What's this?
Could you do some research for me?
Oh, I
Sure.
see.
What?
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
I didn't know much of anything about it until you started researching it for your book. Now I know that it's active in the city. There's that shop, the museum. It can clearly be dangerous in the wrong hands. You should be careful investigating it.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Just what I read in the paper, same as you.
Anything? Okay.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Well, I've only been here 2 months, but I love it. It's so much more alive than any place I've been. It feels like anything's possible here.
Could you...
Sure.
Okay, can't think of
I
anything.
can't think of anything.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do another... Can I really not pick these up? Oh,
Mind if I borrow the magnifying glass?
No, Sherlock. Just bring it back when we get the next estate shipment.
No problem.
I have a magnifying glass. Now the tweezers?
I'm gonna take the tweezers for a bit.
Good. You're beginning to look a little scruffy.
Just trying to make you feel at home.
I'm trying to see if there's anything else that's highlighted enough. Here's our inventory. Okay. You ever need to...
There's nothing written on the magnifying glass. That item cannot be
Okay, I
read.
see. That's a cursor.
The magnifying
Okay.
glass doesn't... The magnifying...
Just getting the handle on the UI.
It's a bit warm in here. Gabriel
Okay.
decides to wait until he leaves to put on his coat. Gabriel wouldn't dare touch Grace's oil paints. That doesn't seem to be removable.
Now can we... Okay, we can just click on it. We don't have to walk there first. Although, walking...
I'll be back later.
Don't hurry back on my account.
Is this game gonna have a forklift section? Oh, okay. Look at this. Museum, Napoleon House, police station, with a bookstore, cathedral, square. I don't know if I checked where Grandma was, but let's go to the police station. Oh! Oh, another room. Okay. Oh yeah, that was at the back. But let's check out the police station.
The desk sergeant looked like a poster
Oh.
boy for heart disease. 30 extra pounds between his armpits and his belt, and a complexion of consistency of grey oatmeal. In other words, a typical product of good southern cooking.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
Tell me about yourself.
Who, me? I'm the Desk Sergeant Frick. Why?
Frick?
That's right. You got a problem with that?
Not at all.
I love this lighting on the portraits. Like the purple lighting looks wonderful. I need to check to see if that changes between scenes.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's out of the crime scene. Sorry.
Where?
Where is the crime scene? Is it related to the voodoo murders?
Crime scene information is police confidential. We don't need any more looky-loos than are probably already there.
Photographs?
About Detective.
I told...
That
I
one?
was supposed to pick up some photos from Detective Mosley at the front desk.
Is that right? And who are you?
My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Yeah. I got something for you, all right. Soon as you're done talking, I'll give it to you.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Me? Nothing. I'm a Catholic boy.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
I'm not allowed to give out information on police cases.
Are you sure?
Hey, buddy. Do I look like the
Okay,
kind
so we
of
can
low
keep
life
asking,
that'd
okay.
betray my sacred oath to this department?
I don't know. What would that kind of low life look like?
Like hamburger meat if I got a hold of them. Kinda like what you're gonna look like.
Oh.
In about 5 seconds.
Okay, sorry I asked.
Okay, that's something I have to remember that we can keep asking.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
I'll tell you, I'm glad as hell it's not Mardi Gras. If it weren't for that 1 month a year, being a cop in New Orleans would be a real pleasure. As it is, I'd rather stick behind this desk.
About
I told...
Okay.
Here's
Photos?
that envelope
Okay.
for you, Gabriel Knight.
Thanks.
Said that so ominously. I didn't think. Open?
Gabriel opens the manila envelope and finds 2 photographs.
This is look. Hello.
The photograph of Mosley was apparently taken upon his graduation from the police academy. He had hair then. The
Okay.
One of the photos from Mosley is an official voodoo murders crime scene shot. A graphic close-up of a victim.
Now can we like
Gabriel can see that
Okay.
Gabriel
Okay,
can see
okay.
that just fine without magnification.
There's also looking at the manual. This is some sort of score. This area shows your current score and the maximum points possible. So I guess that's something to do with clues that we can find.
She's not bad.
Gabriel is standing in the lobby of his friend Mosley's precinct. It smells like a cross between a hospital and brewery. There's a photocopy machine in the office area. There's a temperature gauge on the wall near Mosley's office. It's in a locked cage. They must be concerned about the budget.
More games need voice narrators like this. Let's go back to the bookshop for a second. Try over
Lucy,
here.
home.
The excitement of seeing you is killing me.
Okay. Maybe we can get a skateboard like Deadly Premonition or something. I want to see if we can go a little faster.
The desk phone is cheap, but functional. Mardi Gras mementos left by some female or other. Mardi Gras memento. A poster on the wall advertises Mardi Gras, the biggest party of the year in New Orleans. A little cold bubbly and brie cheese is about all Gabriel's fridge ever has in it. Bills from last Christmas gather dust on the door. It's Gabriel's bed, unmade as usual.
Typewriter?
The typewriter is beginning to accumulate cobwebs.
Nah.
Several dozen books, including a few of Gabriel's novels, occupy the shelves above his desk. Jeans and T-shirts. The medicine cabinet contains a few old prescriptions, personal hygiene stuff, and lots of hair products, including some hair gel.
I'm gonna say I like the music, so now it's suspicious when it's suddenly absent.
A poster on the wall.
Okay.
Gabriel likes a subdued lighting effect in his studio. Gabriel's bedroom is also his office, studio, and library.
Yep.
Gabriel's bed.
Okay. What can we... Oh, it does look a bit more highlighted. Oh. Oh. That's a puzzle. Be gone.
Gabriel doesn't need anything from the bookshelf.
I don't need them right now.
Gabriel might as well leave that here.
I'll take this hair gel.
Oh.
You never know
Sure.
when you'll need a touch-up.
Those two objects
Oh.
would have no effect on each other.
Oh, we have the best kind of inventory system.
The jar contains frou-frou hair gel.
I can't wait to see what we combine. This is already a baffling combo of items. I mean, the magnifying glass and the tweezers make sense, but like, I can't wait. Oh, was it Gabriel Knight 3? Was it Gabriel Knight that has the cat hair puzzle? Oh my gosh. I can't wait. Let's look at the little garbage.
The wastebasket overflows with crumpled pages of mediocre
Oh, no.
glory.
Wait, maybe let me look at those books are a bit more highlighted.
Gabriel's bedroom is... Gabriel might as...
Okay.
Gabriel might as well leave
We got the
that
hair
here.
gel, the most important part. Or the dresser? Are we really... Points and clicking?
The dresser holds a meager supply of underwear and 38 pairs of mismatched socks.
I mean, the thing with socks is, if you're wearing boots and stuff, People can't really tell if they're mismatched. That one's a bit more.
I might need a flashlight.
Very good, very important. We might need that for a puzzle. This walk. Oh, wait, before we... Oh no, am I trapped? Can I not get out of when I start walking?
I'm going out.
Have fun.
Also, top left bookshelf. Left.
Hello, beautiful. It's me.
The excitement.
The top shelf contains
Oh,
a set of
okay.
German books
Let's actually look at all
that
the...
once belonged to Gabriel's grandfather. That shelf holds used copies of the Dime Strife series.
Whoa.
Secrets
Whoa.
of Unsolved Ancient U.S.
Hey, kids.
Bruno, how nice.
Gee, a customer.
Of yours? Hardly.
How's the flower business?
Well, better than the used book business, I see.
Rare books.
That explains why I so rarely see anyone in here. Are you going to sell me that wonderful painting of yours today?
You interrupted the narrator. How much would you pay for it?
How much would you give me for it, Bruno?
Gabriel, don't you dare sell your father's painting.
Just curious.
Well, I guess I don't need the money that badly.
From the looks of this shop, I'm sure you will, my boy. And soon.
Okay, okay.
That shelf holds, they just leap out the door. The top shelf contains books on animals, including snakes and other reptiles. That shelf contains
Okay.
That shelf contains... The latter provides access. Gabriel selects a volume of German poetry that he always found strange.
It's not even highlighted.
Drei Drachen. Drei Drachen kriechen in meinen Schlaf. Die Ziele wollen sie lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
That's nice. Kinda creepy, though. Who's the author?
Heinz Ritter. I'm not sure what it says, but I get the feeling the guy was one sick puppy.
What did I... Is this...
What do you know about the
Oh,
Voodoo
okay.
Knives?
Just what I read in the...
Oh, interesting, interesting. That's fun. Okay. Do the snake and lion do anything? I'm not sure what we got from that poem, but... or section, but... Actually a really useful feature. Hi, Too Lazy, welcome! More games should have... yeah! I mean, having, one of those, like, backlog buttons is huge. I miss them in a lot of games that don't have them now. That, I mean, if that gets all the dialogue, that's incredible. I guess we'll just keep exploring.
Gabriel
I've got some...
Have fun.
Where do we want to go? We're at the police station. Overlook. I think it might be fun. I want to know what the Napoleon house is, though. Oh, bar. Oh, and I haven't tried the... So there's the talk and the ask. I have to... Let's see if we need to use both.
What's up?
Buddy, I think the place you're looking for is down on Bourbon.
Can I ask you some questions?
I'm here to relax, friend. Buzz off.
Right. Sorry.
Okay, so there's different dialogue. Okay, that's another one I need to remember to use both of. Let's look around first.
A chandelier casts a dim glow over the room. Gabriel and the bartender are old pals. His name is Stonewall King, and he knows everybody round here.
Always good pal to have.
A small table, recently deserted, holds the remains of someone's drink. It's a bust of Napoleon. How apropos. A sharp-eyed gentleman in a gray sports coat hunches over a chessboard, chuckling to himself. A man in a loud tie stares morosely at a chessboard. A young man is deep into conversation with his girlfriend and feeling no pain. A young woman is enjoying drinks with her boyfriend.
Kinda cute.
Nah,
Several fine old oils line the walls of the bar. The bar is a 19th century antique in lovingly polished walnut.
Let's try just the talk.
Hi, how's it going?
It's been worse.
Okay.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Sure. I'm not too busy at the moment.
I love the lighting on the portraits.
Tell me about yourself.
A good bartender listens to other people's life stories without telling his own.
What can you tell me about your regulars in here?
This crowd, the ones you see, are mostly regulars. That guy and girl in the corner come here a lot. When they're not fighting, they're
Regulars.
all over each other. In other words, they're in love.
Tell me about the street musicians around here.
I like music as much as the next guy, but they get pretty monotonous sometimes, you know? Like that drummer right outside. They say
Oh, I
there's been a
forgot to look
drummer
at him.
outside
Okay.
Napoleon House since the day it opened. I like drums, but this character really gets on my nerves. It sounds like the same thing over and over. I just want to say, enough already.
Sounds like my life. What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? I don't believe in it myself. I invented a drink once called Laveau's Tomb, but it wasn't very popular. Some people do believe, though. Even some of our regulars here at Napoleon House.
Better ask around.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
It's all over the papers. Some kind of serial killings.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Greatest city in the world. I'd never want to live anywhere else.
Okay.
Don't know
Oops,
what...
sorry. Look at you.
A street drummer has found a spot outside the Napoleon house.
I don't know if I can talk to you from inside.
Gabriel cannot do anything with the drummer on the street.
Nothing like a good game of chess, huh?
Yeah, well, this isn't a good game. This is torture.
Oh well, have fun. So, having a good game?
I'm concentrating.
Fine. All right.
I don't think we'll get questions out of you, but...
Sorry to bother you, but could I ask you a few questions?
I'm not that chatty type, am I, Sam?
No, you bastard, you're not.
Besides, I'm busy sucking poor old Sam dry. Go bug someone else.
Ah, you're a real sweetheart, Marcus, you bastard.
Hey, what about these two?
Hi. How's it going?
Could you excuse us? We're talking here.
Hello there.
Excuse me? I was talking to the lady.
And she was listening raptly, I'm sure. Can I ask you some questions?
I'm trying to be
Okay.
with my...
Far be it from me to stand.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting anything from these people yet, but seeing if there's other stuff. How much pixel hunting we need to do. We looked at...
A small table,
Okay, don't think we're going over there.
a stereo, and some... Gabriel
Okay.
cannot reach the back shelf.
Don't see much in here yet. I want to know why it's called Napoleon House. How about the overlook? Ooh.
Saint Louis Cathedral. The original church on this site was built in 1724 and was named for Louis IX of France. That church burnt in the Great Fire of 1788. The present church dates from 1851. 4 pairs of binoculars are rigorously mounted on the cement floor. Gabriel is standing on the balcony of a building across the street from Jackson Square. On the balcony are 4 mounted binoculars. The Pontalba buildings are historical landmarks, built in 1849 and 1850 as residential apartments. Gabriel is standing on the balcony. Nice plant.
Nice vegetables.
The Presbytery. This building was begun by the Spaniards in 1795 after a fire in Jackson Square. It was intended for monks, but now it houses historical exhibits.
Mayor of New Orleans offered his home to Napoleon while he was in exile, but obviously didn't come to be. Now called Napoleon. Oh, interesting. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Yojo, welcome.
Gabriel
Oh, this is where I love games. Just getting the history from them. How do you exit here?
Gabriel cannot open.
Oh, here. Little exit cursor. Jackson Square. Oh. How could I ever catch up to anybody? Not at this walk speed. Oh no.
Anyone seen Jill?
It better not be some sort of need to catch up to somebody puzzle.
Corner requests assistance at the
Oh, okay.
Good day, officer.
Yeah, you too. Keep moving.
Maybe I'll just have to listen to the radio.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Not now, buddy. I'm busy.
I should have noticed that. Thanks.
Yeah, right.
Tony Bravo?
Anyone seen Jill?
And Joe. You just listen in. I don't know. There probably is. Oh. Joyous.
Corner request assistance at 9.
Okay. Sounds like we can't hear that. A garbage can? You never know.
Give a hoot. Gabriel doesn't want to take that out of the park.
Maybe it's operate.
The garbage can has no function other than to take whatever people throw at it. Gabriel's had days like that.
Ambulance to now.
Ambulance, okay. Oh, it does freeze while we do this, okay.
Gabriel doesn't want to take that out.
Put myself...
Ambulance to now.
Pick out the musicians.
The band is too into their music to talk to Gabriel.
Absolutely fair.
A blues band entertains on the lawn. Now that's music.
Anyone see?
Now, we'll plant ourselves right here in the middle. I'll wait till somebody approaches. Hi, come stranger, welcome. I'm learning the joys of
Corner request assistance
Gabriel's
at
walk speed.
Gabriel, the other park visitors are enjoying their leisure and aren't interested in talking to Gabriel. The other park visitors are enjoying their leisure and aren't interested in talking to Gabriel.
Hope this
Corner request assistance at 9.
Hope this game is as fun as the Mystery of the Druids. Mystery of the Druids is one of a kind. I don't think we're ever replicating exactly that. Child.
The other park visitors are enjoying their leisure and aren't...
Not you either.
Ambulance to now.
The other...
Okay.
Talking to that would be unenlightening.
Can we show you the picture?
The photo of Mosley reads,
Look, this is open. This is read open. Can we? What are these ones?
the photo of Mosley reads,
Seek the hidden
to Gabriel's eyes.
Okay, hold on. I need the... Okay, so I'm in the inventory. Read, open, look. And then arrow allow you... The arrow will allow you to select the inventory item to become the active inventory cursor. When an inventory item is the active inventory cursor, it can be used on the main screen. Click the arrow, then click on the arrow, then click the arrow cursor on the inventory item. Then it becomes your cursor. Okay. None of that wants to... Okay. Oh, unless... Okay, we have to go out of it.
The motorcycle cop wouldn't have anything...
Fair enough. I am learning the mechanics, however.
The motorcycle... Iron lampposts add charm to Jackson Square and provide illumination at night.
Corner request assistance at 9.
Toshiro. Welcome.
Iron lampposts are charmed. Jackson Square is a good place to rest while exploring the French Quarter, and a great place to be entertained by local performers.
Anyone seen Jill?
Check.
Jackson Square is a wrought iron fence surrounds the Jackson statue.
Ambulance to now,
Iron lamppost, Jackson Square, a wide walk provides. Jackson Square boasts some very old trees.
Oh, then it appears here. Oh, interesting. Okay, so then it stays there. That's good to know. Interesting. I don't think we're getting anything from these yet. Maybe we'll come back. Oh wait, exit.
Ambulance to now,
Let's see. I can't tell if that's like exit to map or... Oh, okay. Not entirely clear, but here we go. Hi, hello, welcome. Still getting the hang of all this.
The drummer is busy.
Are you too busy to talk, but not too busy to answer questions?
The drummer is busy.
Okay.
Give a hoot.
Statue?
A bronze statue of Andrew Jackson marks the center of Jackson Square.
I suppose that makes sense. Oh, happy birthday, Halam! Happy birthday! There's a mime! There's the mime! Hello? Wait, come back!
You white-faced geek! You want to eat my fist?
What?
It's one of those mimes. Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
Since Gabriel can't read lips, he's disinclined to start a conversation.
Come on, Gabriel.
Interrogating a mime would be an exercise in frustration.
Well, I never! Leave me alone, you man!
Don't! Not this, Gabriel.
Interrogating a mime would be an exercise in frustration.
Don't do this to me. I should save. Let's see, there's my test save. Mime. Hello, I hope you've been having a wonderful day, and thank you. Thank you.
You nasty thing, you! I'll call the police, I will!
What's happening here? Thank you for dropping by, and despite it being your day. Okay, maybe I can... What do you think of this?
Gabriel doesn't want to encourage the mime by showing him anything.
Why? You're an adventure game protagonist. It's your job to incite chaos. It's your whole thing.
Gabriel probably could pick up the mime. The question is, would he want to?
I want him to.
That wouldn't work on the mime. The Cajun band is a little busy for that right now. The Cajun band is a little busy for that right now.
Mime's too powerful, even for Gabriel Knight. Star of 3 adventure games. Perhaps. Well, the mime is there. There has to be something. There has to be something we can do with the mime. Can we not? There's gotta. I mean, I'm sure there's some item we can show. Wait, it's arrow, then...
Gabriel doesn't want to encourage the mime by showing him anything.
Not the murder photograph? Can't wait him to be a super violent informant for no reason. I want to see how they handle like these dialogue boxes with a mime. I don't think mime will have anything to say about hair gel. Let's slowly shuffle our way to the screen. Slowly. Unless I have to check every... Wait, stop. There's a band on every screen. Okay, I love that. Can I...
Gabriel cannot open or close that.
No, I'm trying to... While we're here, we should probably check every bin.
Give a hoot.
Just in
Gabriel
case.
Doesn't want to take that out of the park. Arranging garbage cans is not Gabriel's idea of a good time.
Hello.
The band isn't paying any attention to Gabriel. Gabriel doesn't see any use in consulting that.
I want all the bands to be conflicting witnesses. 3 of us tell the truth and the other... Or 3 of us are lying and 1 tells the truth. That bin.
Give a hoot.
Okay. Hello Jackson, welcome! Oh, binged all my origin. Thank you, I hope. It's been a while since I played a bit more of the adventure mystery type of game. But I've had the itch. Alright, Oberdin actually reminds me, I didn't watch the Game Awards. I only watched a little bit of it. But... Okay, so there's this exit and then exit here. But I'm super pumped for the new Golden Idol game. I'm so glad it did well enough to merit another one. Check out the cathedral. Ooh. How long will it take us to walk here? Oh, you can go fast when you're back. Okay, now you can... Power of perspective. Now it works.
Rows of pews line each side of the nave's aisle. At least the cherubs are an aesthetic way of asking for donations. St. Louis Cathedral has a beautiful chapel, warm with tones of gold and cream and rich with delicate frescoes and meticulously carved wood. The chancel of St. Louis Cathedral consists of a raised dais, an altar, 2 pedestals, and a choir area. Flags of the world are displayed from the upper story. A promotion of the universal harmony, no doubt.
Assuming this is not an exit, but... Oh. But more? Oh.
You white-faced geek! You want to eat my fist?
Oh, tiny exit. Ding. Are these other doors? Oh, nice vignetting.
It's a picture of Christ. A crucifix adorns the wall. A padded red bench provides seating. Green candles. Could that mean something?
Could it?
Not.
Oh.
The vase adds a nice touch. Appropriately sacred books are laid out on the table.
I love my hair.
Who is this man?
A freshly starched black priest's shirt stands out against the white robes in the closet.
Okay.
The closet, in other words. Not in Gabriel.
Oops.
The closet shelf, in other words. The vase. The closet, in other words.
Not seeing anything. I guess we can look. Case.
Nothing on that.
Nothing.
Nothing on. Gabriel does not need any wax candles.
Check. Oh, you've been to that cathedral. I was gonna say, I assume these are all real. Exit, but can we check out?
Gabriel cannot go in there. That's the priest part of the confessionals.
Can we go into the confessional part of the confessionals? I mean... I do like this though. I do like the borders. Hello.
May I help you, my child?
Can I ask you a few questions?
Can I ask you a few questions?
The confessional is not the best place for interviews, son. You can contact the parish offices if you need private counseling.
I understand. Thanks, Father.
Is there anything else?
Could you give me a blessing?
Do you feel the need for a blessing, son?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
All right, if it will comfort you.
The priest blesses Gabriel through the confessional window.
Peace be with you, son.
Thank you, Father.
Wow.
The confessional is...
Interesting as the player, I don't actually know what was... Oh. Now clock appears on the screen. Okay, thank you for the tip, Berline God, because I'm not sure. Came up there. I'm not sure I would have... I'm still getting a hand of how specific. You need to get... I need to understand the vibe of the adventure game. How pixel hunty do I need to be? How absurd, how unhinged are these puzzles? Gonna commit a lot.
You nasty thing, you! I'll call the police, I will!
If it's like other senior games, very...
Hey, stop picking on me! I'll tell my dad!
Like any good adventure game. Hello? Okay. Okay, we've gained a companion. Oh.
Well, I never!
Oh no.
Leave me alone, you
Oh no,
man.
oh no! This is what the pedestrians are for. Are we like playing Frogger now? With the pedestrians? Keep our party member? Oh. No! Okay, we're with the band. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Maybe? Uh-oh.
Knock it off, you. If I shove this washboard down your throat, yeah.
No, don't. This is incredible. Mime Saga, okay. I don't know your cone of vision.
Well, I never! Leave me alone, you man!
Okay, well now the old woman's there. I'll just have to figure out their patterns. Stay with me, stay with me. Okay, quick before the kid. Okay. Now don't get... Not too close. Too close. Please give me the exit. Okay, quick before the woman comes. Oh! As long as you don't go back to the other screen.
Leave me alone, you man!
Oh no!
Anyone seen Jill?
This is exactly what I came here for. Gaming peaked. I'm so happy right now. Okay, we'll wait for you to pass. Okay, if we stand here, you seem to be distracted. Okay, now. No, come with me. Come with me. Quick. We have to be careful, but I think we're okay if we go like up here. We get to the exit. Come on. Let's see if we stand here. Perhaps being in the like letterboxing blocks the mime's line of sight. Take advantage of that strat. Oh, up. Okay. Quick, please. Okay.
Hey, cut that out. I told you to stop that. All right, mister. You want some of this?
That's incredible. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. What did that even achieve? I didn't even know that's what we meant to do. I think... Oh.
Ma'am.
I don't have a... Oh.
Homicide team attend.
what I assume that was meant to achieve was... I was supposed to look at the motorcycle. Well, the cop was gone. But I was looking at chat. In the super chat. Here we go again. You need to use the radio while he's gone. Hello, Lucas. Can you get soft locked in this game? I sure hope not, but I would not be surprised to learn. Okay. I think we're okay if we just kind of stick up here. Just wait for the path to clear. Because as the mime's cone of vision is covered by the letterboxing, we can now make our approach.
Coroner requests assistance at the...
Okay. Now our cursor changes. That threw me off a bit because we also sort of, when it's like this, we sort of lose our commands.
Are you little?
Okay, which one?
Gabriel likes his own cycle much better.
Okay. Let's operate. Okay.
Gabriel picks up the headset and listens.
Ambulance 911, have you located the crime scene? They've radioed for you 3 times.
Damn! Did you say it was north of the Lake Retreat Country Club?
South. Lakeside Drive north of Piedmont Pier, south of the country club.
Man, I don't know if it's the clouds out here today or what. Good thing this guy's already dead.
Everyone's having trouble. Must have been hallucinogens in the coffee this morning.
It's just so misty out here or something. Hey, I see a squad car. Got it, Molly.
Thank God. Have a good one, 9-1.
Interesting.
Stupid mime. Hey, you! Get away from that bike.
Sorry.
Okay, let's save this one. Mime Quest. Complete. Apparently there are only 2 soft ones. There are soft. I'm not surprised that there are soft locks, but I wonder how. Oh, look at that! There's even more. Crime scene, grandmother, French court. Okay, I see. Wondering where Grandma was, but I'm afraid I think we need to go to crime scene first.
The crime scene team is still at the site. Gabriel parks a bit out of the way and walks over to avoid adding to the general confusion.
And the... Going from mime quest to a grisly crime scene.
Mostly.
Huh?
A bit of whiplash.
Night, you wiener. I told you not to call me that.
Feeling jumpy?
Who, me? Don't be stupid. How'd you find me?
Oh, I was just driving by.
Mm-hmm. Well, for the book. But don't tell anyone I let you see this, huh? It's another one, as you can see. Same MO and no frickin' clues. We're still waiting on an ID for the body.
That's disgusting. Isn't this a rather, public area for this kind of thing?
Yeah, they're frickin' ghosts, these guys. Lakeshore Drive isn't exactly the 10 expressway, but it is open to the public. No reports and nothing.
hell is that?
Ooh.
Good day, Miss Getty.
What's going on, officer?
Detective Mosley, ma'am. We've got a little problem here, but nothing for you to be concerned about, Miss Getty.
I see. Thank you, detective. And good day, gentlemen.
Whoa, I'm in love.
Forget it. That's Molly Getty. She's about as far out of your reach as the moon. Probably on her way to meet some guy with a yacht right now.
Near here?
The lake's a popular place for country clubs.
If she's out here a lot, maybe she saw something or heard something.
Man, nobody ever sees or hears nothing. I told you. Besides, you just don't go around bothering people like her.
We've about wrapped it up, sir. It's another clean sweep.
Yeah, let's get the meat wagon moving then.
Do you want to leave an officer here, sir?
Nah, just leave the tape up for a few days.
Yes, sir. If you'll excuse us, sir, we'll take him away.
Stick around and take notes for the book if you want. Watch out for the muck in the water moccasins, though. I'll be back at the station. Stop by if you want to go over the case some more.
Thanks.
Okay. Soft lock 1 is here. Thank you. I don't mind being informed how to avoid a soft lock. Let us take a look.
There seems to be a pattern to the lines in the sand, but if there is a pattern, it's smeared. There's only one small area that's clearly defined.
Can I see it?
Out down the spot. Will these pristine banks ne'er be cleaned again?
Macbeth? That was Lady Macbeth.
Patches of grass have managed to survive life on the banks of Lake Pontchartrain. Reflectors mark the curve along Lake Shore Drive. Patches of grass have managed to survive life on the banks of Lake Pontchartrain. Patches of grass have managed to survive life on the banks of Lake Pontchartrain.
You should play Gabriel Knight 2 as well. I definitely want to. When I picked this up, I bought both of them. Because I'm sort of fascinated by FMV. Well, kinda good as a description. I played Immortality recently and it just made me really wanna... We don't really get... I mean, I don't know if... I guess it falls under FMV Immortality, but... not really something that's even done anymore.
Lake Pontchartrain is impressive. It measures 24 miles across and stretches as far as the eye can see. But you wouldn't want to swim in it.
Can we use the... Wait, this? Magnifying glass?
The lines in the sand are
okay.
fairly large. Magnification wouldn't make them any clearer.
Oh!
Gabriel is already magnifying the sand. Gabriel is... The police have already taken samples of the blood. Mosley will be able to tell Gabriel if there's anything significant about it.
Audio is a persistent tone in the background that sometimes clears out but comes back after a bit. I think that's a flaw in the MIDI encoding. Definitely. Oh, interesting. Thank you, Kikyo. Yeah, that's not something I know very much about whatsoever. So that's interesting to me. I wanna... Music in general is something I don't know a whole lot about, so definitely would love to hear more about things like that. Especially in the older games, how things were encoded and such.
There's no one here.
We definitely didn't want to, unless is there anything else?
There's nothing worth
I feel like because we did it here, there should be something.
The police have already taken. The police have. The police. The police. The police.
Let's keep. Can we?
There's nothing to use the. Using that on the lines wouldn't be helpful.
Wait. Arrow, then click, then play. Oh.
It's very large
Ooh.
grass.
Now can we please? Arrow.
There doesn't seem to be anything unusual there. There doesn't seem to.
Let's look.
It's very large grass. It's very. Gabriel doesn't need any grass.
I'm just checking. Can't even totally tell what I'm looking at. Open. Operate?
The grass.
Okay. But we can magnify other areas, so that's a start.
It's very large.
Okay, that looks the same.
It's very large grass.
Indeed.
It's extremely big sand.
Okay.
It's very large grass. Gabriel is already. It's very large.
More over here. Favorite type of sand.
It's very large grass.
It is very large grass.
It's very.
How about?
There's nothing worth magnifying. There's nothing worth. It's extremely big. There's nothing worth magnifying. It's extremely big sand. Gabriel.
Oh, this really is what I came here for.
It's extremely big. There's nothing worth magnifying in that particular location. The lake is polluted enough already.
Oh, look at it.
There's nothing. It's very large grass. There's nothing worth. There are marks in the grass, as though some heavy wire object had been set there.
Incredible.
Gabriel is already magnifying that. Something small and iridescent is barely visible among the indentations. It looks like a scale of some sort.
Was a dragon? The tweezers or...
The scale looks
Yeah.
a little...
There were the books in the bookshop about...
Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to take the small iridescent scale.
I think it's a snake scale, but it beats the hell out of me. What kind?
Okay, we can look it up at the bookstore, I assume. Can we...
Gabriel is carrying a scale he found near the crime scene at Lake Pontchartrain. The magnifier... Gabriel magnifies the scale from the lake. The iridescent scale is brilliantly hued with greens and purples. This is the last page of investment.
Okay, so you have the scale. So there was this tiny bit that has some, like, I don't know if it'll show up through like YouTube, but it has a slightly dithered texture. I don't know how well that shows up. So that's what I ended up clicking on when... I mean, I did notice it, but it was not obvious. That's classic. Anything? So the other ones just look like that.
It's extremely big sign.
And if you don't find it yourself, well, is that what we needed? Is that it? We better save as well. Let me back. Wrong one. That S. Soft. Or let's see. Crime scene. Now. I also need to go to Grandma and find a sketchbook. Oh, we don't have a sketchbook. I assume, can we come back? Okay, we do have the crime scene. Let's go Grandma then. I like sketchbook.
I'm so glad you stopped by.
Such a grandmotherly grandma.
Sorry it's been a while, Grandma.
He's knitting.
Not at all. Give us a kiss. Now come and sit down. Tell me how you're doing.
Well, now, Grandma, there's a crime scene we have to investigate, but we can't talk.
How you been, Gran?
Just fine, dear. I'm sorry I bothered you at work, but I was hoping you'd get a chance to go through your father's things in the attic.
Don't be silly. You can call me anytime. Can we talk, Gran?
Of course, my boy. How can I help?
My boy. Look at the detail on these portraits. I thought maybe like the purple lighting's like for like a specific location, but it's an interesting choice to have it like in general. It's really quite striking. Oh, we can ask about snakes now. I don't know if you could go back. Well, if I soft locked anyway, as Helem said, that is content, and we can go back through this more quickly. We'll do snakes last.
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Oh, surely you have something more interesting to talk about.
Oh, come on, Gran.
All right, dear. What do you want to hear?
Oh, wow. Okay.
What do you do all day?
You know how I love to knit and work in my garden? I also take long walks. It's the only way to keep an old body like mine from stiffening up.
You're not old.
Oh, don't be foolish. I'm older than the hills.
Tell me about before you met Granddaddy.
Well, you know I was born Rebecca Wright. My daddy owned a lot of land outside of town. We grew peas, corn, cotton, all kinds of things. It was a good childhood, but my father was very strict. He didn't much let me out of his sight.
Tell me how you met Granddaddy.
I met Harrison at a church revival. There was a traveling preacher back then, a big fella named Reverend Jim. I even remember his slogan, "Come to me to find your way." Your granddad was sitting right behind me and my girlfriend Alma, and at one point, old Reverend Jim was flinging his hair around with his fire and brimstone annex, and a piece of it, one of those small add-on do's for men, went flying off. I swear, Harrison and I were the only ones that noticed. We both started laughing to beat the band. Everyone looked at us like we were a couple of loonies. It was then I knew that he was me.
How you feeling these days?
Fit as a fiddle, and don't you worry your head about it.
Just tell me anything.
Just tell me anything at all.
I had your father when I was 22. The doctors told me I couldn't have any more after him, so I'm afraid I spoiled him rotten.
Never mind.
Oh, nothing, never mind.
All right, dear.
Tell me about our family.
Who would you like to hear about? Your granddad, your father, or your mother?
Everything. Oh. You.
Tell me about yourself.
What more do you want to know, dear?
Anything?
Just tell...
I never loved any man but your grandfather. And I never will.
Oh, right, this is part of the previous one. Okay.
Oh. Tell me something about Granddad.
Your granddad immigrated to America when he was 21. He worked his way through school, met and married me, and we had your father, Philip.
Is this emulation? It is. It's on Steam. There's this, which is the original version. There's also like a... I'm not sure if it's like a full remake or remaster. I think it's a remake. Which are both on Steam. Oh, this is running on DOSBox.
Tell me about my father.
Your father was my only child. How we adored him. Philip suffered from terrible nightmares, just like your granddad did. They were 2 peas in a pod.
Tell me about my mother.
Your mother was Margaret Templeton when your father met her. She came from a very wealthy Creole family in New Orleans. She was beautiful and reckless. She was madly in love with your father, of course, but I also think she liked defying her family. Since you're so interested in family history these days, why don't you go by St. Louis Cemetery No. 1 and visit the family tomb? It would be a sweet gesture.
Maybe I will. Tell me something about Granddad.
Your granddad supported me and your father with bookkeeping. I'll tell you what, though, he hated every minute of it. Didn't really like bookkeeping one bit. Maybe that was why he had the worst luck with jobs. The nights he'd come home afraid to tell me he'd lost another. And I would tell him. It didn't matter to me. But he felt ashamed, Gabriel.
Tell me something about Granddad.
Harrison was only 36 when he died. Your father was 8 years old at the time. Your granddad was hit by a streetcar in the business district. Took me nearly a year to believe he was really gone.
I'm sorry, Gran.
I know you are, dear.
Tell me something about Granddad.
Did you know that your granddad was a poet? He was! He wrote the most beautiful poetry for me when we were courting. I always thought he should have done something with that gift. But he was such a practical man. Didn't believe in chasing after dreams.
Tell me something about Granddad.
I don't know what else to tell you, dear.
Tell me about my father.
When Philip met your mother, it was love at first sight. They were married 2 weeks later. Never looked at a girl seriously until then. And he looked at plenty. You have your father's way with women, Gabriel. And your granddad's.
I like that blush written there.
Tell me about my father.
I wanted to just lay down and die when he and your mother were killed in that car crash when you were only 8.
Sorry, froze. One sec.
It was the thought of taking care of You kept me going, Gabriel. The
One
police
sec.
say your father swerved off the road after being frightened by something.
Back. Okay, here we go.
Perhaps a deer in the road or a wild cat.
Tell me about my father.
Your granddad wanted Philip to have a normal life. He was obsessed by that thought. He pushed Philip to go to law school. Philip was driven to art. He painted almost in a daze. He would get so inside himself when he worked.
Tell me about my father.
He always hated it that it was Margaret's money that supported the
Oh, dear.
review when his painting couldn't. I kept telling him, try something more cheerful, like a landscape or two. He couldn't do it. His work was just too dark and disturbing for the public, you know.
Tell me about my father.
I don't know what else
I'm
to
really
tell
curious
you,
how much
dear.
this will... Like, if the plot is gonna become something, like, deeply entwined with the family history.
Tell me about my mother.
Your mother's family refused to give her money after the marriage. All she had left was a modest trust fund from a great-aunt, who happened to like Philip. The remainder of your mother's trust fund became yours when she died. That's what you used to open your bookshop.
Tell me about my mother.
The Templetons are all gone now. Every last one of them. They never wanted anything to do with us, of course. What a waste.
Tell me about my mother.
I don't know what...
Compliment her.
You know, you get prettier every time I see you.
Oh, you.
Have you baked any of your incredible molasses pies lately?
No, dear. But you let me know when you want some, and I'll whip up half a dozen.
You're such a grandmother.
You've lost weight. Are you courting a new man?
Oh, Gabriel, don't be silly. You know there'll never be anyone but your granddad for me.
Can we run out of compliments?
Your hair looks very pretty today, Gran.
Well, oh, my, thank you, dear. So does... you always had such nice, thick hair, Gabriel.
You know, I always tell people that my Gran is the prettiest grand old belle in the city.
Oh, dear. You shouldn't talk so.
You know, you get prettier every time I see you.
Oh, you.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? What an odd question, Gabriel. Of course, you always were interested in monster movies and all that other weird stuff. You get that from your father and granddad. I don't know anything about it, dear. Of course, it was very big in New Orleans at one time, but you don't hear about it so much these days. Too much else in the world to worry about, I guess.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Oh, Gabriel, nothing. And I don't want to. I sometimes wonder what this world is coming to.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
New Orleans is very southern. Of course, though, not as much as it used to be when I was a girl. It's gotten much more influenced by the East Coast and that California stuff. Still, it hasn't changed as much as other places, I reckon. We've always been happy here.
Snakes.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes? What kind of snakes, dear?
I don't know. Local kinds?
Well, we used to get cottonmouths in the park when I was a girl, but I haven't heard of one being sighted for years. Milk snakes and garter snakes are also around these parts, but they can't hurt you.
Thanks, Gran.
Well, that's a start. Let's look around.
On the wall are portraits of Gran and Gramps when they were young. Gabriel's inherited some good-looking genes. Granny's knitting. She whips through that stuff like there was no tomorrow. Mostly pictures of Gabriel, his dad, and Harrison Knight. The wood in the bin is southern pine, and is probably fossilized by now. Gabriel grew up in this room. Just being here make him feel safe. And after about 5 minutes, claustrophobic.
You know, knitting needles Feels like they could be a good puzzle item.
Steal Granny's knitting?
No!
How low can you get?
I mean, Birdie. I mean, as I said, we're adventure game protagonists. I have no idea what this man is capable of.
The magazine bin contains nothing that interests Gabriel. Gabriel doesn't need any wood. Gabriel doesn't want to take any of Granny's things. Gabriel doesn't want to take any of...
I'm going to go up to the attic, Gran.
Be careful of the dust.
Is this also for Granny? For Grandma? He has some standards.
That box of knickknacks has been up there for at least 5 years.
Knickknacks? That totally sounds like puzzle-solving items.
An elaborate mechanical clock, probably of German origin, is among the discarded treasures of the attic.
Clock?
It doesn't seem to be running at the moment.
Okay. It looked a bit like a minion.
Gabriel has seen these ornaments every year at Christmas for as long as he can remember. That tennis racket probably hasn't served a ball since the 40s. It's an old metal tub full of dust and cobwebs. These old picture frames have been up here for years. Grandma's attic is a store. The old velvet curtains hung in the parlor before Gran lightened up the place. Grandma's...
This, another side. Okay, let's... Wait. This open?
It looks pretty heavy.
Oh. Okay. Let's...
Nothing happens.
Let's keep looking.
Grandma's attic is a
That's a
storehouse of
puzzle.
forgotten treasures and it's an old, dusty bicycle tire.
Oh, maybe?
There's nothing I want in there.
Oh.
I think I'll leave that up here.
None of
I think I'll
this?
leave... no. I think I'll leave that up here.
Anything else?
I think I'll leave that up. I think I'll leave that up here. I think I'll leave that... I think...
Should have known. Let me take a look at this again.
An elaborate...
Okay. I mean... Operate? There's a clock... mechanism with...
A ring of 6 symbols surround the face of the clock. A sword, a sun, an angel, a noose, an eclipse, and a dragon.
Okay. Thank you for telling me what those were. Like, oops. See them again. Bookie.
Nothing happens. The hands do not appear to have any mechanical function other than to move. The ring of symbols does not appear to have any mechanical function, but it does move. The ring...
Can I actually move them, or do I need, like, the solution first? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, with the mouse. Okay. So it started with the noose at the bottom, right? Okay. Okay. Let's talk to... Maybe you could just brief... Possibly. There's also the key.
Why move that part of the clock?
Well, like, that's putting the noose...
Nothing happens.
I'm going down.
The ring...
Okay, let's talk to Grandma. Let's see if she can...
The stairs won't do
Okay.
that.
Grandma, how may I solve this puzzle?
That's it.
Oh,
Take a load off, hon.
that's cute. I have to sit down for it.
Can we talk? Tell me something.
Your granddad,
Okay.
he worked his way through school.
Tell me.
Your granddad supported me.
Tell me.
Harrison was...
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Granny might get worried if Gabriel started rambling.
Let's...
Well, Gran, I better get going.
All right, dear.
We'll be back. Don't you worry. Oh. Okay, I do like little touches like that. We need to look up the snake book anyway.
Phew, it's humid out there. Made it back, though.
Oh, joy.
Which is the
The top shelf can...
German
That just...
UFOs?
That shelf... The ladder provide... That... The top shelf
Okay.
contains books on animals, including snakes and other reptiles.
Can I...
That doesn't... Gabriel pulls down a book on snakes.
Snakes are legless reptiles. Some snakes kill their prey with poison, some by constriction. A snake smells by tasting the air with its forked tongue. The smells are passed back to a sense organ in the mouth. Constrictor snakes, however, sense their prey by vibration.
Did you know that medieval legends about dragons and giant worms are actually based on snakes? You know, dragons, devils, sea monsters, well, they've always been associated with snakes.
Grace, get alive.
Okay, but it didn't actually tell me. Anything about the scale? There's another book to help enter the... Oh, okay, that's good to know. I wasn't sure if they were just like, go figure out the German yourself. Let's talk...
Like
don't... No. There's we also have the research. There's the request research, I think.
Got a minute?
Snakes.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Doing a family tree, Gabriel?
Very
Oh.
funny. I mean real snakes. You know, scaly, cold-blooded. I would have thought you'd find them empathetic.
Mm-hmm. I know very little about reptiles of any kind and prefer to keep it that way. I think there's a book on snakes around here somewhere, though.
Okay, thanks. Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
Could you see what you can find out about a woman named Malia Getty?
The name Getty sounds familiar. What's your interest in her?
Oh, just, you know, stuff about the voodoo murders. If you could get an address...
Mm-hmm. They're murders. Right. I'll see what I can find out. Anything else?
I can't think of anything.
I've had enough of this dude.
Well...
Oh.
It's about closing time.
So it is. Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gabriel. And, try not to dream, okay?
I miss Halligan. I wonder what triggers the end of the day. I punished Raccoon. I am worried. I got the soft walk though, but let's see. I think it's whenever you ask her to reach something. Oh, interesting. Day 2. A mask I wore as I approached. I was what I am not. And though the pattern wasn't clear, its meaning could be bought. What you think they give a warning for? Maybe it's in the manual, which...
Good morning. Don't you look swell today? Actually, swollen.
Oh.
So have some. There's a fresh pot on the table. Seriously, you look like hell. Your hair is sticking straight up like a... Oh, it always does that. Never mind.
Ha ha.
Did you dream about the fire and the hang guy and that lion thing last night?
Leopard, not lion. Did you get anything on Malia Getty?
Well, I did get her address, but you're a little out of your league here, big fella. The Gettys own 3 local hospitals, just to name a few of their assets. They run in very high circles.
Did you get an address?
I got the address. I suppose this has nothing to do with the fact that Malia Getty is incredibly gorgeous. I should have known you wouldn't go for a rich, ugly socialite.
And that address is...
Hey! Far be it from me to postpone your total humiliation. It's 557 West England. That's the Garden District, the State City.
That's all I wanted to know. And yes, my dear, Malia Getty is the most dangerous-looking diversion I've ever seen. Ouch!
Oy, men.
I still want to figure out about the scale. Wait, it's arrow. Oh, tiny. Can I match it with the book?
Putting the scales there wouldn't help. Putting the...
Okay.
Putting the...
Didn't think so. What is the hair gel gonna be for?
Gabriel pulls down a book on snakes.
Snakes are legless, but snakes constrict.
Okay, not...
Gabriel can... The history books... Gabriel's had all those books in the bathroom and doesn't care to read. Gabriel selects a volume of German poetry that he always found strangely compelling.
Drei Drachen kriechen in meinen Schlaf. Die Ziele wollen sie lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
Oh, sorry. Let me see that again.
Gabriel's...
Drei Drachen kriechen in meinen Schlaf. Die Ziele wollen sie lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, Atems gespaltener Zunge. Genießen Sie jedes Mal.
No, 1, 2, 3, so 3 and dragon? Isn't Schlaf like sleep? Look at the other books. Can we find?
Gabriel
Okay.
leads through a German-English dictionary.
Let's see, Mittag means midday, noon.
Gabriel
Spiel means
Oh, wow.
game. Interesting.
Gabriel leads through a
tag,
German-English
spiel.
dictionary.
Himmel means heaven. Uh-huh.
Gabriel leads through a German-English dictionary.
Dry means 3.
Gabriel leads through a German-English dictionary.
Besessen means possessed. That's handy to know.
Gabriel leads through a German-English dictionary.
Drachen means dragons. I wonder if Mosley would know he was being insulted if I called him Drachenbread.
Gabriel leads
This is
through a
baffling.
German-English dictionary.
Let's see, Mittag
Is that where we started, or is it random?
Spiel
Okay.
means game. Interesting.
Now... Well, that...
Gabriel
Drei Drachen. Drei Drachen kriechen
I
in
sleep.
meinen Schlaf. Die Ziele wollen sie lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge. Genießen sie jedes Mal.
Oh, 3 dragon crawl into my sleep. The living soul they want to eat. With fiery breath, with forked tongue, they enjoy. Oh, thank you, thank you. Otherwise, I just realized the pen I normally keep here. The sticky notes are here, but the pen is not here. I mean, it's a kind of puzzle. Now we have the root of the dragons. I guess if we just know one number, it should... Because we rotate the thing. Assuming this is about the clock again.
I'll be back.
Yeah. Well, I got dragon in 3. Okay. I'm fascinated to find out if we got soft lock. I got dragon 3 and sleep, so...
Gabriel, come in.
Okay. Thank you, Grandma.
Hi, Gran.
Make yourself at home, son.
Oh. But that is nice. It's nice to just like in a game, like if this game gets really heavy, I think there'd probably be like something nice about just always having Grandma's house to get back to.
That doesn't seem to work.
Or maybe you can tell me about the pebble.
Does this mean anything to you, Gran?
Sorry,
I mean,
no,
the scale.
Gabriel.
I'm going up the
Okay. We interact with... Okay, tell me, which one's the dragon?
A ring of 6 symbols surround the face of the clock. A sword, a sun, an angel, a noose, an eclipse, and a dragon.
So... 3 dragons crawl into my sleep, the living soul they want to eat. Enjoy every meal. Besides dragon in 3. I'm not sure what I'm actually getting from that though.
The ring of...
Oh. How do I...
The ring of... Gabriel doesn't...
Just interact?
The ring of... The ring.
Here we go.
Nothing
Okay.
happens.
Unless they want the like midday.
Nothing
Okay,
happens.
I have to go back to that then. I mean, ultimately you could just guess and check, but... Can I move the hands? I didn't even...
Why move that part of the clock? The face of the clock. The face of the...
Apparently not. We're at noon.
Nothing happens. The face...
Oh, this is a bit hard to... Come on. Can't get it to move where I want. Need to unclick it. Come on. Come on.
Nothing happens. Why move that part of the clock?
The others
Why
won't.
move? Why? It's the minute hand. A ring of 6 symbols surround the face of the
Sword,
clock.
a sun.
A sword, a sun, an angel, a noose, an eclipse, and a dragon.
The dragon coming back is interesting. I did say at the beginning. I mean, not the beginning, but the scales would be a dragon. There's a snake here. I didn't even think of that.
Gabriel can't. Gabriel can't. The ring of the hands do not. The
It says they
hands do
can
not.
move.
Gabriel doesn't.
Oh, why did it say we couldn't before? I'm on the minute hand. Oh no. This-
The face of the clock. The face.
Oh my god. Oh, do I have to do it like this? Oh no. New dimension. It's like the forklift part. I cannot get this to go where I want it to. It's like the forklift part of Grim Fandango.
Nothing.
Nothing happened. Where the mechanics are just as difficult as the puzzles, or even more. I love Grim Fandango. That was one of my favorite games to just stream because I could feel like in the chat everybody was enjoying it. I'm sorry if I'm totally missing how obvious this puzzle is, but it's not to me.
The ring of the
Oh no.
using that the key.
Oh,
Granddaddy
okay,
you
there we
old
go.
fox.
Why do that to the photo?
Okay, let me take it. Oh, I'll go. One sec. Oh, from a club penguin game. I'll go. One sec. Let me get doggo. Not sure besides putting it to 3. Okay, what did we get?
This is the last page of inventory.
Got a photo?
The old photograph showed Gabriel's grandfather with 2 other men that Gabriel has not identified.
Interesting. And then do we have to read?
The letter is written in German, but Gabriel determines what he can about it. It was sent from a place called Schloss Ritter in Rittersberg, West Germany. The letter is addressed to mein Sohn Heinz and signed Wilhelm Ritter. One of the recurring words strewn throughout the letter is the word Schattenjäger. The only thing that Gabriel can decipher about the letter is a sense of urgency in the handwriting and in the heavy use of quill-tip bold strokes and underlining.
Okay.
The letter
Checking
is
in.
one of the only thing.
Interesting. I think the incorporation of language like this is really interesting. I guess they have to find a balance. I guess there has to be a balance between if somebody can't actually understand the language, is it okay to let them be able to just solve the puzzle or not? Like, I recognized a few German words, which I think were actually some of the more important ones for that puzzle. Just thinking. Anything else to look at for this one?
A secret
drawer.
The old trunk. The lid is blocked by the clock.
Can we,
The lid
like...
is- Gabriel doesn't want...
But I want...
It looks pretty heavy.
We really not open
looks
it now that
pretty
we've...
heavy.
The trunk doesn't
Did I
operate.
find the sketchbook? No. That's what I assumed what the clock was for.
That doesn't work that way.
They're elsewhere in the house? I didn't actually look too closely. Let's...
The stairs won't...
I'm going up the attic again.
The book on the chair? This chair, I thought I... Looked and he's like, you didn't want junk.
There's nothing I want in there. I think I'll leave that up here.
Oh!
I think I'll take Daddy's
Wrong
sketchbook
pixel.
with me.
Thank you. Oh, wow.
Images haunt the pages of Philip Knight's sketchbook, the way they must have haunted his mind. The images touch a deep chord in Gabriel. So familiar are they that he finds it hard to believe they aren't from his own subconscious.
I have to say also I couldn't get it to stream in OBS and be full screen, so I am doing it in like a not very large screen. It's like 500 by 500 or so, which is not helping some of the text. Yeah, okay. Little pixel thing. Okay, the most important thing I think we need to find out is, did I soft lock? Did I wander into that already? Hi, Johan, welcome! I hope you're doing well too. Thank you. Thank you for just saying hi. Let me out. Door.
Well, Gran, I better get going.
All right, dear.
The screen jank is part of the experience. I hope so. The mind can we? Okay, there's... How do we do this?
Let me try to get this down.
Okay, okay. Now.
Gabriel looks fondly at his father's sketchbook.
Oh, okay, now we have this one.
Pencil. The partial pattern from the crime scenes intrigues Gabriel. What?
The
partial pattern from the crime scenes intrigues Gabriel. What does it mean?
Huh.
The partial pattern from the crime scenes intrigues Gabriel. What does it mean?
We also planned a big Gabriel night too. Indeed, actually, I even wanted to like jump to it because I was so charmed by it being an FMV game, but I did feel it was important to do the first one first. There's not like another secret exit. No soft. Thank you, Erlang God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I mean, that was with tips. We did manage to partially avoid things. There's a cemetery, there's a bookshop, there's other stuff we haven't been to. Save? Okay, yes, save.
Please select a destination.
We also need to stay clear from the shore. Okay, we'll save. Oh, that's the corny levels is off the charts for Gabriel Knight 2. That's all I want to hear. That's why when I was reading the reviews for this one, because there's the remake, people seemed really... Wrong button. People seem really positive. Wrong one. There we go. Crime scene. Soft. Lock. Reverted. I guess there's a limit. Avert is fine. No. Save.
Is that clay?
Why?
Yuck.
Gabriel is carrying a lump of clay from the banks of Lake Pontchartrain.
I mean, there could be something in the composition of the clay. We could use it... They're nice colors. We could use it to like make an imprint of something. We don't know. It could be for a very... I mean, we have hair gel. Who knows what kind of puzzle? Remember, you to get the extremely big sand.
Gabriel doesn't need any more rocks in his pockets. Gabriel cannot see any way. Gabriel cannot take that.
I know, sudden pottery. Exit. Let's just walk all over this spot. I wanna go there yet. Where do we have? Police station. Could be interesting. Museum. Go to the mime again. Not being able to like check the scale with the book. Let's go police station actually, because we. Oh. Oh. I'm locked out. What's happening there?
There's a temperature gauge on the wall near Mosley's office. The security cage has been removed by the electrician.
How come?
The electrician has left his tools behind. He must plan on returning.
They're very brightly colored. And there are multiple tools. Who knows what puzzles we could solve with these?
Hey, nice precinct.
Think so? That's peachy. That means more to me than you could know. Hey, it's a beignet guy.
Great, I'm starved.
What is happening? Oh. Thank you, Benny.
Stay put, you. Hey, grab me 3, would ya?
Sure.
Oh no.
Thanks.
He likes beignets, we have learned that. I seemingly could not do anything while doing
Gabriel
that.
can't do anything with a vendor from here.
Beignet, I've never had a beignet, but they look really good.
Got a second officer?
Okay, anything? What do you know about... Oh wow, we can ask more. The Schattenjäger. Wonder if we're just gonna get this giant list by the end. What do you know about snakes?
Do you know anything about snakes?
What does this look like? A zoo? Never mind, don't answer that. No, I don't know nothing about no snakes.
Maybe we have to find a zoo.
Have you ever heard of a Schattenjäger?
Can't say that I have, but it sounds dirty.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on back.
I'm allowed? I have to like... Oh, the tools are gone. Maybe that's for later.
Hey. Knight, I had a feeling you'd show up.
Love all the music.
So, how's it hanging, bud?
Lousy. I hate crime scenes. People are sick fucks. You know that, Knight?
I'm starting to get that impression.
Just looked up and Gabriel's voice by Tim Curry. Yeah, I saw that. That's one of the reasons I wanted to play the original. Also, Mark Hamill's in here somewhere. Saw him on the list.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
He's the detective? Didn't even...
Tell me about yourself.
For the book?
Sure, why not?
Okay, what do you want to know?
Look at all this. How'd you like working on the police force?
How'd you like working on the police force?
Are you kidding? You know I love being a cop. In New Orleans, it's the best place in the world to be one.
What are your plans for the future?
Well, you know, I don't like to count my chickens before they're hatched, but I don't see why I can't be the chief of police in New Orleans someday. I already know the mayor, and my record is one of the best in the department.
I'm sure it's just a matter of moments, mostly.
Yeah, you'll see.
Any hobbies?
Got any hobbies?
Yeah, making your life miserable.
I'm serious. Don't you shoot or chew or something like that?
No, I'm a freaking ballet dancer. Chief. Yeah, I was #1 at the Louisiana State Fair Marksman Contest. I play trumpet, too. You know, put your lips together and blow.
How's your home life?
Oh, real funny, Knight. Why don't you just bring in some freaking salt? Well, you know Annie left me. My home life is shit.
Right. Sorry about that. Just tell me anything at all.
Remember how we used to play monkey in the middle? We used to piss off our senior year teacher. What was her name? Ms. McKelly? You'd act like you were gonna toss her an eraser or something. Then you'd throw it to me over her head. And we used to do it at your grand's, too. Like with the remote when she wanted to watch your soaps.
Yep. And it was a great way to pick up women in the library hall. Oh, those were the days.
I want to know, how could you... that to your granny?
Just tell me anything at all.
You know, my doctor told me I've got a little family of ulcers starting. I wish this case would end so I could get some rest for a change.
Just tell me anything at all.
My back hurts.
Just tell...
For the book, I wanted to be an astronaut when I was young. Or a fireman.
Fascinating.
There are some characters.
Oh, nothing. Never mind.
It's your dime.
What's the status on the Voodoo murders case?
It's going. Can't seem to make any progress, though. Slugging damn case. It's weird.
How about getting me some coffee?
Coffee? You want coffee?
Should that surprise you?
Nah, you've always been a caffeine addict. It's just that what we got here hardly qualifies.
So, I'm desperate.
It's your stomach. I'll get you some when we're done talking.
That long?
All right, I'll go now.
Oh. I think this means...
Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
Okay, that definitely means touch everything.
Gabriel would give.
What do you mean? Oh.
Here, drink it.
Thanks.
That's... How can you say that and then Gabriel says, I don't want anything. I don't want anything to do with the mime.
Can I ask you...
Okay. So we can still ask. Let's see.
I got those photographs you left for me.
Really? Great. What'd you think?
Astonishingly lifelike.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Got any more ideas for photos for the book?
A cop author photo might be nice.
I'll go.
You and me? Together?
Why not? Of course, you'll have to try to tone down your masculinity.
Well, okay. I'll call the police photographer.
Oh. Maybe I should be careful with these options.
Franks, come here a minute, would you? Bring your camera.
maybe this will, if we get a photo, we'll have like documents in the background, and we need that.
What did you need, Detective Mosley?
We need a picture, please. And make it a good one, huh, sweetheart?
Sure, sweetheart.
Say, chintzy.
Was there anything else, Knight?
Take another one.
Let's take another one.
Christ. Okay. One more. Franks?
Ready? Smile.
Okay.
Let me check my hair.
Hold on a sec while I go check my hair.
Good God, Knight. Make it fast.
What is happening? We've got rid of them. Okay, I do feel like this is all... Why are we doing this? I don't know. Then that's the problem. Can we actually use the hair gel? Convoluted process. Elaborate distraction. Yeah, it's the problem is I don't know what the intention is. I was just asking questions. We actually...
My hair looks perfect the way it is at the moment.
Do you want some?
Gabriel should go to the counter to talk to the desk sergeant. Gabriel should...
Am I in... I assume I can reinitiate this at some point when I actually know what I'm meant to be doing.
Would you just get in here?
You're not softlock. Okay, good. Solutions and no problems. Exactly.
Hurry up, would you?
Okay, ready.
NC Ranger, hi! Thank you! Thank you just for saying
Thanks,
hi.
hon. Let me know when you got it developed. The photos, that is.
Yeah, sure.
No, thank you. It is really nice just to hear from people. Okay. I actually think I need to just about, looking at the time, I should finish up right here, but I'll do a quick update before brain soft lock. It's a good one. I was just asking the questions. That's... There. So I'm heading back to school in a few days. So I'm just thinking, heading back to school in a few days. It always takes me like a little bit to just adjust and get things figured out. Again, I'm sort of limited in my streaming there, though the Steam Deck doesn't seem to... It's working all right. There's still some stuff I wanna... There's still some funkiness. With the quality, but that might just be school Wi-Fi kind of thing. We'll see how this goes. It always just takes me a while to figure out like when things work the best, but I do want to play Slay the Princess. I think, assuming it works well on the Steam Deck, I think something low-key like that would be good. I do definitely really miss it, streaming when I'm away. It's just figuring out the balance of everything, and just... I'm busy. I don't know how well... I'll check out how Gabriel Knight works, because I don't want to have to abandon it for a little while, but it might be on the back burner just for a little bit, because I don't... That might be an extra small screen to play it on. Thinking about it, looking at this, it's gonna be even smaller than what I'm playing on. How I'm playing it right now. But definitely try for Slay the Princess and just whatever small stuff I can manage. Definitely Limbus updates when they feel like they're good streaming. But again, thank you as always for just the support while things are inconsistent. But I'll see. I'll see what I can do. As always, just like I super appreciate just people being willing to just hang out when we can hang out, because it helps me. It helps me. I appreciate it. But thank you, everybody. Yes, I love. This is like absolutely the mime puzzle was. I wasn't expecting to get something as good as the mime puzzle this early. It's everything I wanted from this game. I can't wait for FMV goofiness as if we can progress through this into the second one. Okay. I'll lose my window where I am. Okay. So as always, thank you all so much, and I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you again soon. Thank you. Bye bye.